Lovely Allergen Chapter 101. So let's get started. You're leaving? Mm-hmm. Scared me to death. As expected, once a person sets a flag, it collapses. So he says as he leans his head towards him and lets out a sigh of relief. Meanwhile, later you could see someone walking. Luckily, I'm familiar with this area. I had observed this gate before. Why were you observing this? So he asks, as he sees him looking at the gate. I often recite my lessons here alone. Sometimes I'd see retired teachers from the residential area bringing the grandkids through the small gates into the school to play. You've never snuck out? You see, as he holds the padlock, and he replies, never. Anyway, I come here to study almost every day, at least 6 days a week. Every time I come, I see people passing through. It's definitely reliable. So he seems so proud of himself as he says that. You're familiar with this area. You come here 6 days a week. Definitely reliable. So he doesn't really believe what he says. But it's like, maybe today just happens to be the one day it's closed. Have you climbed over the wall before? Because that's what he's actually doing. See him climbing, trying his best to climb. If I jump from this height, would I break my leg? So you see him on the wall. So he replies, no. Then, will I sprain my ankle? If you do, will you still play basketball with me? So he doesn't reply, he just holds his leg. You ask too many questions. You won't get hurt jumping down. So you can see him spreading his hands out to help catch him as he jumps to the ground. Meanwhile, he stares at his hands, and you can see him blushing for some reason. Okay, so he remembers when they were little. Will I? And he was like, no, I'll catch you. So it's just like the same thing that's actually happening now that they're older. So back to the present, you can see him trusting him completely and jumping right onto him. And of course, he catches him Like you see them hugging. We're finally out. Says as they stare into each other's eyes. And then as they're like looking at each other, you can see a woman passes by and stares at them. So you turn and look at the woman. So meanwhile, later that night, have you picked a major yet? Actually, no rush. University. I've been aiming for W University from the start. So he says as he eats. So they're both outside like, it's an outside restaurant, if you get what I mean. So they're eating and speaking. As for majors, I have a few options. I'm planning to really do my homework during this period and choose properly this time. From how you're talking, I bet you've already made your choice. Says as he watches him drinking his drink. How did you know? Because you always overthink your choices. If you hadn't already decided, you'd be a lot more anxious instead of sounding this confident. Fine, you guessed it. You might laugh when I tell you. I'm probably less likely to laugh than others. So he proceeds to tell him the major he's chosen to study. I want to study law. He whispers it into his ear. So he turns around and looks at him. I truly feel that being a lawyer is, in a way, a profession born to uphold justice. Even though that justice may not always be factual justice, it's more like procedural justice. But regardless, so we see him sitting and thinking. I think having the ability to help others pursue justice is an amazing thing. Okay. Uncle Levi, why did you become a journalist? So he thinks. A journalist can expose injustice. They can speak for those who have no voice. They can bring hidden darkness into the light for everyone to see. Back then, he was just like that. His eyes were glowing, so he remembers how his father was. So then he thinks to himself, truly father and son. Do you think I'm childish? It's amazing. You're not wrong. So, you support me? Just focus on studying. We'll talk about the rest later. If I can get in, I'll definitely study hard. So he says with all excitement in him. So later again that evening, I've studied here for 6 years and never been in such a sorry state. So you can see them walking through school. Yeah, if you were caught dating a girl in high school, you'd get publicly criticized and the whole school would be gossiping. There's no way something like that would happen. What is it? So you can see him looking at his hand as he holds his hand. We're running out of time. Lee Zishi from class 10, record of being chased by the discipline director, +1. Successfully escaped, +1. Climbed over wall, +1. Achieved a qualitative leap from nothing to something. There's only one thing left. Don't tell me you have to kiss him or something. Brother Song Yu, for you. So he gives him something. And he opens his hand and sees what's in his hand. Lee Zishi. You're not saving it for someone else. There was never anyone else. The memories and desires he thought were buried so well. You see him smiling. All surged out after seeing that smile, like rain flooding the city's fireworks. The youthful days that would never return were all sealed in a name-engraved metal tag, handed to someone else. You see them standing. And this is where the chapter ends. So guys, this is new manhwa I've started doing on the channel. I don't know if you guys are going to like it. If you do, leave a like, comment down below if you think I should continue with the manhwa. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day as always. Bye.